Welcome, fellow wisdom seekers, to Wisdom and Wealth, the channel dedicated to helping you navigate the complexities of life with clarity and strength, especially as we journey through our 40s and beyond. I'm excited to share insights and perspectives that can empower you to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. In today's video, we're diving deep into a topic that has the potential to transform your entire existence: mastering your mind. Before we begin, if you find value in this content, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. Your support helps us reach more people and continue to create content that can make a positive impact on their lives. We value our viewers' comments below also. Thank you for being here. Every single day, you possess the most powerful instrument known to humankind, but the sad truth is that many individuals never truly learn how to wield it effectively. Instead of mastering it, they allow it to dictate their actions, mold their perceptions, and even sabotage their well-being. This potent force isn't a physical weapon like a sword, nor is it simply your physical body. It's your mind, the seat of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When you understand how the mind truly operates, you unlock the potential to become incredibly resilient and strong, capable of overcoming challenges that once seemed insurmountable. However, if you remain ignorant of its workings, you risk becoming something far worse than merely weak. You become less than your full human potential. The vast majority of people navigate life completely unaware that their greatest asset is simultaneously their greatest vulnerability. They are often at the mercy of their thoughts, constantly swayed by the currents of emotions, and trapped by stories and beliefs they've never taken the time to question. From the moment you wake up, your mind starts its relentless chatter. You aren't truly living, you're merely reacting to the internal and external stimuli bombarding you. You aren't free, you're conditioned by past experiences, societal expectations, and ingrained patterns of thinking. In essence, you're living on autopilot, and it's crucial to become aware of the factors that can steer your life in a direction of your own choosing. Here's where things get really interesting. In the ancient Shaolin tradition, the mind is often compared to a wild animal, possessing immense power that can either serve you with incredible effectiveness or wreak havoc on everything you build. The key lies in understanding and managing this wild nature. You must not succumb to fear of your mind, but you must never lose sight of its true nature: a tool, nothing more. It's like a sword that cannot swing itself. The mind will conjure illusions, ensnare you in fear, hold you captive to memories of the past or fantasies of the future, and construct a prison from your own thoughts. What makes this situation even more challenging is that you won't even see the bars of this self-made prison. Now, before we go any further, I want to remind you that if you are enjoying this content, please like this video and subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. It would mean a lot to us to have you here. Every single human being is equipped with the same basic mind structure, the same potential for strength or weakness. The difference between a life of peace and one of suffering boils down to a single question: who is in control? A well-trained mind is a weapon sharper than any blade, capable of slicing through obstacles and creating opportunities. Conversely, an untrained mind is a weight that will drag you down, regardless of how physically strong you become. That is why true strength begins not with bulging muscles or physical prowess, but with mental clarity and awareness. When a Shaolin monk embarks on his rigorous training, he doesn't focus solely on honing the physical body. A significant portion of his effort is dedicated to cultivating the ability to consciously direct his thoughts and emotions. He dedicates time to practicing stillness because it is in stillness that the mind's deceptive tricks and distractions become visible. He observes his thoughts with discipline, not with judgment, understanding that they are not reflections of his true self, but more like patterns and reactions. When anger arises, he acknowledges it. When fear emerges, he meets it with awareness. And through this consistent observation, he begins to understand a fundamental truth: these thoughts are not who he truly is, they are merely passing patterns and reactions. Behind them, something else resides watching, something quiet, powerful and still. Most people never stumble upon this deeper level of awareness because they are constantly in motion, perpetually moving from one distraction to the next, endlessly chasing fleeting pleasures and desperately running away from pain. They rarely, if ever, take the time to simply sit down and look within, to explore the landscape of their own minds. But the one who dares to pause, to look inward, begins to see the mind for what it truly is, a servant, a blade, a mirror that reflects both reality and illusion. The thoughts may come and go, but they no longer command your every action. The emotions may rise and fall, but they no longer dictate your behavior. You become still within yourself, and from that stillness arises a strength that cannot be broken, a resilience that can withstand any storm. Here we are at the halfway point. This is a good time to remember to hit that like button and subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth if you want to be a part of this growing community. Thank you. Now, you don't need to become a monk to unlock this transformative power. You don't need to retreat to the mountains, shave your head, or take a vow of silence. All you need is the willingness to look, the courage to stop running, and the discipline to train your mind with the same dedication and focus that you would apply to training your body. Begin with a single breath. Consciously watch the thoughts that arise. Do not chase them. Do not fight them. Simply observe them as they come and go, like clouds passing in the sky. Then, take another breath, and another. Slowly, gradually, you will begin to feel it, the separation between you and the thought, the subtle distance between awareness and reaction. And it is in that space that your freedom resides. When the mind is no longer your master, everything changes. You stop overthinking because you no longer blindly believe every thought that pops into your head. You stop seeking external validation because you no longer fear being alone with yourself. You stop reacting to every challenge and start responding with calm focus and clear intention. This isn't about becoming cold or emotionless. On the contrary, you become more fully alive because you are no longer possessed by your thoughts. You begin to see with clarity, speak with intention, and act with purpose. This is the kind of power that most people never even touch, not because it is hidden away in some secret location, but because it is so simple that the constantly distracted mind fails to appreciate it. To walk this path of mental mastery, you must become ruthless with your attention. You must guard your awareness like a precious flame in the face of a strong wind. You must catch yourself in the moment when your mind wants to drag you back into fear or doubt, and consciously choose to return to the present moment. This kind of transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice, a way of life, a series of decisions made over and over again. But with each conscious decision, your power grows. With each moment of awareness, your strength becomes more and more real. You are no longer simply reacting to the world around you, you are actively creating your own reality. You are no longer merely surviving, you are truly living. This is not about transcending humanity and becoming some kind of superhuman. It's about embracing and reclaiming your full human potential, remembering the innate abilities you were born with but may have forgotten along the way, the ability to observe without judgment, to choose your actions consciously, and to act from a place of clarity instead of compulsion. This, my friends, is the real brain hack. Not some quick fix or shortcut, but a profound truth. The mind is a powerful tool, but it should serve you, not rule you. And the moment you remember that fundamental truth, you begin the journey back to yourself, to the core of your being, where true strength and wisdom reside. It is our hope that each viewer of this channel gains value and a better way of navigating the road ahead. So, as we wrap up this insightful exploration of mental mastery, let's remember that the power to transform your life lies within your own mind. By cultivating awareness, practicing stillness, and training your thoughts, you can unlock incredible strength, clarity, and resilience. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth for more content designed to empower you on your journey. As we have covered, true strength, wisdom, and wealth is not just about accumulating material possessions, it's about cultivating inner resources that will guide you through life's challenges. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.